Hi, I'm Bill Osmolsky, and this is your MacIver News Weekend Report for the last weekend in October 2013. It was a research-heavy week at the MacIver Institute, both conducting original analyses and reviewing what other organizations around the country are finding, like a report by the National Association of Home Builders that ranks Wisconsin's property taxes for 2012 as the 9th highest in the country. MacIver also spent a lot of time this week poring over Obamacare. The rate information for every health insurance plan in the country on the exchange is now available to the public online. The MacIver Institute sifted through the database at data.healthcare.gov and found a family in Wisconsin could end up paying as much as $22,000 a year for health insurance premiums. The cheapest plan in the state costs $109.29 a month for a catastrophic plan for a 27-year-old. Further analysis showed the average premium rate increases due to Obamacare will hit young individuals the hardest. A 27-year-old in Brown County can expect their health insurance premiums to double next year. Also, using a table at data.healthcare.gov, we learned 3 out of 5 navigator groups in Wisconsin don't seem to have anything to do with health care on the surface. They include a law firm, an employment service, and a low-income housing group. While Wisconsin's residents are taking a hit from Obamacare, they're at least getting relief from the state's 2011 collective bargaining law. The MacIver Institute's most recent analysis of Act 10 found $2.7 billion worth of savings since 2011. The Institute only reported savings it was able to independently verify with publicly available information from local sources, so the actual savings could be much greater. Meanwhile, a Dane County Circuit Court judge might be overstepping his authority by making a state-level decision that only the appeals court or the Supreme Court is allowed to make. Judge Juan Colas says it's unconstitutional for the state to require public unions to hold annual recertification elections. That decision might not hold up in the higher courts, but unions throughout the state are taking advantage of the opportunity he created. Decertified unions are claiming they retroactively were never decertified, and teachers in Oshkosh are demanding a new contract. Moving on to workforce development, we at MacIver have been watching the state's efforts to keep workers' compensation medical costs under control. Wisconsin pays nearly double the medical cost per claim than its neighbors do. That's because there are no cost controls on what providers are able to charge. The state wants to put limits in place, but providers are trying to come up with an alternative idea. The Workers' Compensation Advisory Council is expected to make a decision next month. Finally, state lawmakers are debating a bill that would rein in local governments when it comes to restricting sand mining. MacIver News has covered this topic extensively in the past, and a couple of those stories have been loaded into this playlist you're watching now. So be sure to check those out before heading out to enjoy the rest of your weekend. And for the MacIver Institute, I'm Bill Osmolsky.